Hey there, Financial Future fam. If you're eagerly awaiting that $2,000 stimulus check and you're on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, or VA benefits, then this video is tailor-made for you. We've got all the essential details covered, so you know exactly what to expect and how to ensure a smooth process. We're keeping things simple and easy to understand, whether you're a senior living on a fixed income or a disabled veteran in need of extra support. We've gathered the latest information from government sources and experts alike to provide you with the inside scoop on when your much-needed stimulus check will arrive and what you need to do to get it hassle-free. With inflation rates hitting levels not seen in 40 years, millions of seniors and disabled veterans on fixed incomes are feeling the pinch more than ever. But here's the good news. Financial relief is on the way in the form of $2,000 direct stimulus payments approved by Congress and signed into law by the President. However, there's been a lot of confusion and misinformation about who qualifies, how much money different groups will receive, and most importantly, when these funds will actually arrive. So, let's break it down. The $2,000 stimulus checks will go out to two key groups: seniors aged 65 and older, and disabled veterans. For seniors, to qualify for the full $2,000 payment, they must have an annual income of $75,000 or less for single tax filers, or $150,000 or less for joint filers. Income above these thresholds results in reduced or zero stimulus funds, based on a phased reduction scale. Similar income caps apply to disabled veterans, with some exceptions for Purple Heart recipients and veterans receiving VA compensation for a service-connected disability of 100%. Now, when can you expect to receive your payment? While there's no single concrete date that applies to everyone, we do have a solid timeline window to work with. The $2,000 stimulus checks will be paid out in three main waves. Wave 1, in April 2024, for Social Security beneficiaries and those who received VA disability compensation in 2022. Wave 2, in late April or early May, for most other seniors and disabled vets who filed the 2022 tax return. Wave 3, in late May or early June, for stragglers with more complex tax situations. Payments will be distributed via direct deposit or physical check, depending on your usual method of receiving benefits. For seniors and disabled veterans anxiously awaiting their slice of the $2,000 stimulus funds, the coming weeks and months will undoubtedly be a tense waiting game. But rest assured, the IRS is working to expedite processing and ensure timely delivery to those who need it most. I've got an exhilarating update for you. If you're receiving Social Security benefits, SSDI, or VIA benefits, hold on to your hats because I've got some electrifying news. As of April 26, brace yourselves because the $2,000 checks are en route to your bank accounts, delivering a much-needed sigh of relief during these challenging times. But wait, what's the backstory behind these checks and how did they come about? First things first, let's talk eligibility. Who exactly is in the running for these much-anticipated checks? Well, if you're already on the receiving end of benefits from Social Security, SSDI, or VIA, chances are you're in for a pleasant surprise. It's like a bonus round, ensuring that you and your loved ones are taken care of during these turbulent times. And here's the cherry on top, you don't even need to lift a finger. We're making it effortless by automatically sending these checks straight to the same bank account where you receive your benefits. So, if your banking info is up to date, consider it a done deal. But let's rewind the clock to March 2023, shall we? Picture this: a group of 18 senators, led by the dynamic duo Bernie Sanders and Rick Scott, boldly stepped forward with a groundbreaking proposal: $2,600 emergency checks for lower and middle-income Americans as part of the monthly Emergency Stimulus and Revival Check Act. Talk about a power move. This proposed legislation aimed to provide a much-needed financial lifeline to various groups, including seniors, disabled individuals, and other vulnerable populations. Under the mesmerizing MESA Act, anyone receiving Social Security retirement or disability benefits, SSDI, or via benefits would automatically qualify for the $2,600 direct payment. That's a staggering 85 million individuals across these four major federal programs. And here's the kicker: no additional income requirements or caps limiting eligibility for beneficiaries. It's like hitting the jackpot. But before we start celebrating, let's address the hurdles this superhero act needs to overcome. First up, it needs to pass the Senate with flying colors, which requires a whopping 60 votes. Next, the House must give it the nod, and the President needs to seal the deal with a signature. Talk about a nail-biting journey. And speaking of nail-biters, let's talk bipartisan support or the lack thereof. With the Senate evenly divided and all 50 Republican senators expected to oppose the bill's nearly $900 billion price tag, securing the necessary 60 votes seems like a Herculean task. But fear not, Democrats may have a trick up their sleeve: the reconciliation process. By utilizing this procedural maneuver, they could bypass the need for bipartisan support and push the bill through with a simple majority vote. It's a high-stakes gamble, but one that could pay off big time for millions of Americans in need. However, the road to reconciliation is paved with challenges of its own. Will the provision for $2,000 payments to federal beneficiaries pass muster under reconciliation rules? It's a nail-biting question that could determine the fate of this critical legislation. But with so much at stake, Democrats are determined to leave no stone unturned in their quest for relief. But the challenges don't end there. Once the bill clears the legislative hurdle, the real work begins, coordinating the distribution of $2,600 payments to over 85 million beneficiaries. It's a logistical nightmare of epic proportions requiring meticulous planning and execution. From updating banking information to ensuring accurate and timely delivery, every detail must be carefully managed to avoid any hiccups along the way. So, brace yourselves for the roller coaster ride ahead, because when it comes to delivering much needed relief, failure is not an option. In conclusion, the proposed $2,600 payments for federal beneficiaries represent a monumental effort to provide a lifeline to those in need. But as the legislative and logistical challenges loom large, one thing is clear: the need for assistance among federal beneficiaries is urgent, and the stakes couldn't be higher. So let's join forces, roll up our sleeves, and ensure that help reaches those who need it most when they need it most. Together, we can weather any storm. But wait, there's more. Let's delve even deeper into the intricacies of this historic proposal. As we navigate the labyrinth of legislative hurdles and logistical challenges, it's essential to understand the full scope of what's at stake. So, grab your popcorn and settle in, because we're about to embark on a journey through the heart of American politics. That's the end of today's video. If you liked the video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel for more upcoming videos. Until next time, take care, and remember, your financial future is our priority.